Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dennis and Andy Show. We are going to show you guys what we got from Richmond Comic Con and Toy Show in Kentucky. But first and foremost, Kor-Drath, the Awakening. Guys, today's my birthday. And thank you for wishing me happy birthday there in the chat. Randy Howell, thank you so much. What is up, everybody? Leg Kick Marcus, hello. So starting off, guys, go back Kor-Drath on my birthday, or if you already backed it, buy me a beer, or it's buy Dennis and I a beer. And that would be great. Give me a little birthday present where you're the one actually getting the gift. The gift.
Yeah. So everybody wish Andy happy 29th birthday for like the 38th time or something like that.
Dennis. We don't have to lie. I'm 31. It's okay.
No, you've always say you're 29. So there it is. He's 29 again, everybody.
Okay. All honesty, I'm 35. There is a 5 in my birthday. So
there is. Or multiples even.
could some might say double nickels.
That's right. As what Sammy Hagar once said, I can't drive 55.
That's right. And for a few short weeks, Dennis is below me in our age. Just for a few short weeks.
That's right. This young pup is just gonna sit there for the next month and smile, call you an old man, and I'm good with that.
I know, but first and foremost, Dennis did get me. Well, I should say Dennis and his wife. I assume she had something to do with this. You can throw under the bus now and say she didn't if you want. It's up to you.
No, she didn't.
She had nothing to do with this.
Nothing well, take that back. She wrapped it.
I was going to say it's nice wrapping. So
yeah, my wrapping sucks. And that's what I used to do is I used to save when I used to get the newspaper. I would save the comic sections of all the newspapers, and that's what I would wrap everybody's presents in was the comic sections of the Sunday paper.
That's right. And there you go. I got a card that he wrote to Lil Andy. Dennis, it was cold that one morning when I got out of the shower. You were not supposed to refer to me as Lil Andy, but you did. So
all I can think of with that is, of course, Seinfeld, George Costanza. It's shrinkage. The water was cold.
That's right. It's a poem for your birthday all about farts. Well, that's good. A fart can be quiet. A fart can be loud. Some leave a powerful, poisonous cloud. A fart might not smell, while others are vile. A fart may pass quickly or linger a while. A fart can occur in a number of places and leave everyone with strange looks on their faces. From a wide open prairie to a small elevator, a fart will find all of us sooner or later. But not all farts are bad. This is simply not true. We mustn't forget, dear sweet old farts like you. I know, a stinky card, LOL. Happy birthday, signed by Susie and Dennis. Oh, like Sally Field said, they like me. They really like me.
You know, there were two options, either that card or there was one about cheese. And I really debated because the cheese one was equally as good. But you're just not a cheesehead, so I thought it might be wasted. So I thought that would be more apropos.
All right, now it's time for the gift.
And you notice what it's wrapped in.
I know. Avengers, you know it. Did you have this paper or did you have to buy it especially for me?
No. We bought that paper.
Just for me?
It's Andy paper.
Well, you know, your birthday's coming up. Could you bring it over so I can use it for your present?
Oh. Did I miss the Trump visit? I know we're still waiting for the most important day.
Oh, you mean
November 5th. Remember, November 5th is the most important day in the history of our country. Thank you very much.
Yes,
very much.
There you go.
Former. Thank you very much, former President Trump, and hopefully, please God, New. Again, President Trump. All right, back to this. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Little Conan number 3. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Can you say double, double, double?
It was double. And since I knew you didn't have it, I was like, I don't need 2 of those.
Now, I know how cool you are. I'm sure you went and looked at your copy and gave me the nicer one.
No, that is the one I picked up. I just, once I realized I got it, I just put it right in.
Did you not compare? What if this is the nicer one?
I don't know. I actually think my other one was a high grade, but I didn't look it up. But I could.
That's okay.
I could right now, but I did not.
And oh, look at this. Let me just. Oh, I should have kept this nice and flat, and you just used it to rewrap yours. Damn
you should have.
Too late. He got me a. Oh, damn! There's paper stuck to it. Hold on. Ugh. It doesn't matter. There's nothing. Okay. Well, I'm not. Well, yeah. I guess I'll take it out of the bag. Bags can be choking hazards, by the way.
It is almost a regift, but it's too late now.
Huh?
Marcus said that's almost a regift.
Almost.
It's not. He already destroyed that paper, so nope.
I know. That's okay. Just bring over the roll, and then I can use it for your present.
Yeah, smash that like button.
Smash it. Dennis got me a Dallas Cowboys beach towel. Or, hey, I'll take a shot at myself. As this season's going, this could be my crying towel. And with the way they're going, every Sunday, if I never dry it, this thing could be soaking wet by the end of the season with all the tears I shed.
So here's the saddest thing. If your birthday were a month or 2 from now, I could have gotten all that Dallas Cowboy 1-star shit at like closeout clearance price.
Oh.
But no. It's still too early in the season before Dallas Cowboys. You can get any piece of memorabilia of Dallas for just $9.99.
Well, you know, when you come over next year to use the pool, I'll make sure I let you use this towel.
Well, we did notice that, when we did swim and brought out all those towels, didn't see a single Dallas Cowboy towel in that lot.
You did not, because I don't buy the towels in this house.
Oh, well, now I know you do have a Dallas one.
It could double as a blanket when we do our show in the winter if it's chilly in here.
You can be like Linus, and when you watch Dak throw another interception, you can just hold on to your blankie towel and suck your thumb.
Exactly. Well, Dak's out for a few weeks, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, Dak's out for a few weeks. Didn't see that.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. All right. Well, since I'm big here, thank you very much for that gift, Dennis. I really appreciate it. I'll tell Susie thank her tonight too, even though, as you said, she had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Well, she wrapped it. You can say, what a great wrapping job. And she'll tell you how much better at wrapping she is than I am.
All women are. Maybe if Trump wins, he could appoint Kamala as the official present wrapper in his administration.
Could be.
Yeah.
And she could double as the cackler.
That's right. All right, let's start off. I'm going to show so we get to Richmond, Kentucky, go into setup. Right up front, there's this dealer there. He likes to go by 007. He's got a lot of long boxes of comics, good stuff, but he's got a shit ton of long boxes that are filled with hardcovers and trades that are 40% off. So that Friday, I went diving and I picked up a couple trades, or I should say hardcovers. One, Thor, If Asgard Should Perish, written by Len Wein, drawn by John Buscema, inked by Joe Sinnott and Tony DeZuniga. Collects issues 242 through 253. This is awesome looking stuff. JP Roper, what is up? Thank you. This is awesome. I flipped through it in a hotel room one night. I I can't wait to dive into it. Great stuff. So I got that. And then it was I think it was if you buy 2, it was 50% off. So I also picked up Captain America hardcover, War and Remembrance, Stern, John Byrne, their entire run, starting with issue 247. I just want to make sure I get it right through 255. Great collection. What's up, Agent Cub? Chris Thacker in the house. Great collection here. And once again, I thought I had them, but either I got rid of them or I was wrong. The only Burn Cap issue I actually have is 255. Well, now I've got the whole run, and it's much cheaper this way than buying them individually. So I know I've read them before. So anyhow, great stuff. Joe Rubenstein kicking it on the inks. So there you go. Those are 2 things. Dennis, well, let me just do this. This doesn't give away anything I got, but I don't know if it's a good idea for me to go through single books because I think this stack might be bigger than yours.
Yeah, pretty close.
Well, okay. Well, we'll figure it out. I think I might go to, even though they're not the same book, might do 2 or 3 at a time just so it's not,
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's your turn. You can go now. I'm just saying, why don't you do that 2 or 3 at a time instead of all these singles,
Yeah. Well, I did pick up 007, as he likes to be known, did have some good stuff. And a couple of important things that I did pick up from in there. I was going to do something different, but since we're talking about them, there were a couple of books that you guys know I'm trying to collect. I've been looking for 2 Gold Key Star Treks. Numbers 58 and 59. They're the only 2 I need. Nobody ever has them. Literally,
Never.
I could be sitting there going 57 and 61. Okay, never. There's nothing special about them. Nobody just ever has those books. So I said, Mr. Bond, Mr. James Bond, do you got any Gold Key Star Trek? And he's like, let me look. He brings up an entire short box. He goes, they're not in order. Go through it. Yeah, I start flipping through. He's right. They were not in order. But there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Number 58. Oh, yeah. Can Dr. McCoy cure the brain damaged planet? Yep. He was able to because he was able to cure the brain damaged Andy. And look at that. He's able to cure Andy and the planet.
Wow, you think on my birthday you could go just one day without besmirching my good name? One day.
No.
Well, you blew it. My birthday comes first, which means you open the door. So on your birthday, besmirching will happen.
Even if I was super nice to you, you still wouldn't. So I'm okay with that. I know how you are every year. And then, hurtful. To err is Vulcan. Or in other words, to err is Andy. And look at that. Star Trek issue 59. Another really nice looking copy. He had both of them. Mwah! They are finally collected. I am done with Gold Key Star Trek. Booyah. Happiness. But don't worry, folks. In a little bit, I'll show you what else he had that made me super, super happy.
All right. I'm up. All right.
Spock does look hungover. That's because he stayed out too late playing, drinking with the Orion girls all night with Captain Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that same thing with Dennis. I need 1 issue of Torchbearer Studios. Thank you so much. I need 1 issue of the Phantom to complete my Don Newton Charlton Comics Phantom run. It's issue 69. No pun intended. And there I am. He's like, I got Phantoms in that box. I'm going through and it's like 66, 67, 68. And I'm excited. I'm like, yes, 70. Son of a bitch. So the hunt for Red October is still on for my Phantom. Okay, so then I got, let's see. I picked up some Iron Mans. Just put them in a little bit of semblance of order here. Well, before I get to the Iron Man, I had this book on my wish list, Justice League Spectacular #1. I wanted it because when this came out, there's a matching cover that goes to the right of it with Superman and his team, and it goes together to make one image. And I've been looking for the Green Lantern one for a long time, so I finally got it. So that's why I got that. All right, now we can move on appropriately. Picked up some Iron Mans. It's funny, a buddy of ours, John, who works for CBCS, Andy, where's your I voted sticker? That was on my shirt last Tuesday when I voted. So John was looking through some dollar boxes and he leans over. He goes, they really actually have some really good stuff. And I'm like, oh. So I went through all the short boxes. This guy had probably 15 of them. And he was right. He had some good stuff. Iron Man 83, nice condition. Iron Man 85, in nice condition. Iron Man 140, nice condition. And who knows, maybe this will spike up. You never know. Iron Man 250. Is that Dr. Doom? An Iron Man? It is. So you never know. But I wanted it anyhow. Now I'm getting into collecting books that are like the numbers, like the 250 and stuff like that. So got
Very
those.
nice.
Very nice. Now it's your turn.
All right. So these were books that I already had, but they're hard to get in nice shape.
Oh.
So, every once in a while, there is one I am missing. You guys have seen it before. Walt Disney's The Black Hole. Issue number 1, it was a significantly nicer presentation copy than what mine was. And of course, issue number 2, also a much, much nicer copy than what mine was. These are hard to find in general, but they're even harder to find in really nice shape. This is a fun series. I do have a low grade number 3. But I'm really, the one I need is the final one, issue number 4. That puppy is hard to find. I think I've only seen one out in the wild, probably in like the last 5 years. So
guys, let me tell you, there's nothing Dennis likes better than a nice, tight, clean black hole. So when he finds those, he goes all in.
That's right. Just what Andy said. Got to make him feel happy on his birthday. Look at him smile. That was an Andy joke, everybody. He's happy.
Yes. Yes, I am. All right, let's keep going. Dun, dun, dun. Also, I picked up, and this was from John, because our buddy John, CBCS John, had his own booth there. And he was selling some books. And I like Liam Sharp's art. I like Spawn the Dark Ages. I never knew there was a variant cover. I already have number 1, but I don't have the Todd McFarlane variant number 1 of Spawn the Dark Ages. So I got that. That's right, Randy. And then I also picked up, are these in order? They should be. I picked up number 7 by Mr. Liam Sharp. Number 9, sorry, by Liam, and number 10. And I believe 10 was the last issue Liam did. I'd have to go check because he had a few more issues after this, but they weren't drawn by Liam, so I didn't want to get them. So I got those. That's very cool. Just real quick. I remember on our last stream, I'm pretty sure I showed number 1 of this. I love promotional comics. I just love them. Promotional comics I think are great. The freebies that say not for resale. And I picked up number 1 of this one, The Avengers, featuring Captain Citrus. So this was a Florida-based thing. And I only thought it was 1 issue. And I'm looking through this guy's stuff, and he had 1, 2, and 3. And I didn't need number 1 again because I already had it. So I picked up number 2 and number 3. And I looked, and that's all there were, 3 issues. So now I got all 3. So, boom. Felt pretty happy about that. There you go.
Just sold as black and white #1 Spawn variant. Look at that.
Oh.
A Happy Andy is a loose pencils Andy. Happy birthday, Andy.
It is. It sure is.
So what's Andy doing on his birthday today? Screw the pencils today. Today it's birthday day.
Today it's pencils down. Until this stream started, I was in the house reading some comics, watching some TV, catching up on stuff I recorded. When this is over, I got to run to the post office, and then boom, back to, actually, I don't have to run to the whatever. And then boom, back to reading comics and watching TV. So there you go.
Does Captain Citrus issue smell like oranges? I think he's asking, is that a scratch and sniff?
It is not.
Nice. Better be voting or have voted. I think everybody's voted.
Voted on Tuesday of last week.
We had early voting. One of our buddies is a poll watcher. He is there working today. So hats off to you for being out there while we are doing something fun like this.
Yep.
Andy will be drunk streaming later. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, it is true. You could be. We are going over. Our families are going out for birthday supper tonight, so we are picking him up. So Andy could be plastered.
Yeah.
All right. One of the other ones that I'm always looking for. Again, it's only a 5-issue series. It shouldn't be that hard, but it is. And lo and behold, fairly nice copy. And I say fairly nice because, again, most of these out into the wilds are in really rough shape. Issue number 3, Bionic Woman. Nice issue, complete set. I love this series. I actually am surprised. I really wish it would have went longer. This is a really great series. Jack Sparling, a really fun series. I got a #1 signed by Lindsay Wagner, and one of my favorites. She is an awesome person. She doesn't do many conventions and stuff anymore, so being able to see exactly Jamie Summers in the flesh, I hope we get to see her at one more. Yeah, JP voted this morning.
Nice.
And Andy, avoid the hemp oil in the parking lot.
We'll see. Am I going to Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw some kids around that damn ball pit. Get out of the ball pit. All right. Now that you saw Bionic Woman, you can have a palate cleanser.
Wow. What? That is hate. Hate on Jamie Summers? What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
I think that the chat's turning on you. They all love Jamie Summers.
So this book is the first work for a very popular artist. It's his first work, first interior full story art for Marvel Comics. Very popular artist from a series that I loved as a kid, and I stopped buying once John Byrne left it. But I wanted to get his first published work, Alpha Flight 51, first Jim Lee Marvel. So there you go. I got that. I like collecting artist's first work. I also picked up this sweet, I need to take it out of the bag for this. I have a copy of Action Comics 1000 already, but I wanted to get this because it's the black and white of Dan Jurgens inks by Kevin Nolan. And it's a nice wraparound cover. And Dan, did a great job emulating all the styles of Superman going through the years. Really nailed the John Byrne one up there. And then Kevin Nolan inked it and did just a phenomenal job inking it. So had to get it. Just had to get it. It was rough, but it was his first work. So
it was his first work.
There's the full image. And yeah. So honestly, black and white like this, I could probably look at this cover for a half hour just studying Kevin's line work and such. So, and I might just do that. Never know. You
That's what
never
you're doing
know.
this afternoon. Yeah,
And I
I was
got it
going
for
to say
you.
the first few issues were rough, but when you take over, John Byrne, I mean, I love this series. And the John Byrne Sasquatch is just one of my favorite characters as presented in the book. So, I mean, those are really huge shoes to fill. John Byrne, starting off that series like that. And, I know Meg Nolan and Ross and some of the other guys, but, Jim Lee came into it. He came into it, just took him a little bit.
Exactly. And then I also picked up, and you can laugh at this like Bionic Woman, Hero Alliance Annual #1. You're like, oh, why would you get that? Dude, read it. PMS Paul Smith drew the cover and drew a story inside of it. And I love Paul Smith's work. So yeah, you damn right I got this. And it was only $1. So
And just to correct you once again, nobody but you was dissing on Jamie Summers. You are the only one.
are you sure about that?
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. Our chat loves Jamie Summers. You know that last time.
I guess if you say so.
I do.
Okay, you're up.
All right. Something, and I took a chance on these because they're in kind of rough. You guys know I love to pick these up when I can find them. Book and record sets. This is Escape from Gremlins, and then they also got Gremlins Trapped. So they're not in the greatest shape, but they have the records. You guys know I love to do full reads on these. So at some point I will be doing the book and record for the different stories. I got story 3 and story 4. The record's got a couple of scratches on it, so I am hoping that they will play well. But you know what? And I know we have a lot of Gremlin fans out there. I will be flipping through and doing the story on this. So, stay tuned over the next week. I will try and get these done. But the book and records, he had a couple of the giant LPs. There was a Hulk one and a $6 Million Man one, but they were just the LPs. But boy, they were scratched so bad. I do not think that they were playable. Dennis, you have a bunch of the Power Record stuff? Yeah, Chris, if you go to my channel and I actually have the playlists, you can see the book and records. I get the smaller ones like, these are, technically 45s, although these are mini 33s. I also do the large LP 33s, and then I play them. Yes, I have a record player, and I pop them on there and go through them page by page. And what was really funny this weekend, we were talking about that, and I was showing Riley Brown. He was our neighbor on our left side, and we were talking. He goes, wait a minute. I remember seeing $6 Million Man. He had watched my videos, and he goes, you're the one who's putting them up there. I'm like, yep, that's me. So, yep, at Dennis Turner, my YouTube channel on the DNA one. I do the book and record playthrough. So you guys, if you like them, you can see which ones I own, because all the ones that I have up to date, except for the 2 Gremlins here, will be going up, and you can sit there and watch them.
That's right.
See,
is that the only one you're showing?
We're old. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. 1 second.
Love the book and records.
We know you do. So do I. All right, let's see. Oh, a couple titles are kind of the same.
The Neil Adams stuff was great in the Power Records.
So I picked up a Captain America I didn't have, another $1 one there, $2.24. Gotta love that cover. Pulling them out of the drink. And then I didn't have this. I didn't buy it when it came out because I was like, $7. I don't care enough to spend $7 on it, but I do like 80th anniversary special things like that. So for $1, oh yeah, well worth it. Anniversary tribute Captain America book. Had to get that. Just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So there you go. Little tribute action there. Had to get that. Boom.
All right. Couple of them I got here. I am picking up the old Gold Key, the Whitman Gold Key, Buck Rogers. This is issue number 16. I did not have that one. It was a solid condition. Oh, look at that. Buck Rogers, sold to the highest bidder in the slavers market. Yeah, so apparently this one takes place in Haiti, but Buck Rogers trying to finish off that collection. So that was one I needed. And then another one. I had this when I was a kid, and I don't know. I had gotten rid of anything Robotech. I am recollecting Macross, as you guys know. But DC had gotten the rights. Robotech Defenders.
Nice.
Yeah, I had these, so I will be picking these up. I could only find a number one. I did look through all the boxes to see if he had any more in the series. Did not.
Oh. My turn again?
Oh, Kevin, what? Start over. You arrived
No.
late. That's why we have literally, you have to go watch the birthday wishes and the present opening and the card and all that stuff. So you guys, and a lot of you will watch this later anyway. You just have to go back and rewatch.
That's right. Something fun to do. All right, let's see. Trying to batch them. Let's see. That's good. I can put that together with this. Let's just make sure that's it. Do. Yep, I sure can. All right. Yes, I picked this up because I didn't buy it actually when it first came out. And I am a George Perez fan, and he did do the layouts. And I like seeing different combinations of artists working together. And that would be Superman New 52. George did the layouts. Jesus Marino did the pencils and inks over his layouts. It was $1. And I like getting number ones of stuff. So it's a number one Superman. And then another number one Superman. This is a special called King of the World, written by Carl Kiesel, art by Dougie Breathwaite, and inked by none other than Joe Rubinstein. And I love Joe's inks. I love Dougie's pencils. Superman, King of the World, another one for $1. A little $1. So there you go. So
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah, Doug has been really busy with Conan, so he hasn't had time to do that. Oh, look at that. Amanda, I just got a call from Trump. Andy, where's your phone call? Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
Still waiting.
No,
Still waiting.
it'll be a little later. I said, you're kind of busy today. You got stuff going on. Take your time. No rush. So.
Yeah, you'd think Air Force or Trump Force One has a good Starlink there.
Oh, he's not on the plane right now. Come on, he's off somewhere. Who knows? Maybe I don't know. Here's a good question. Do they even do appearances and stuff today, or is he pretty much just like settling at Mar-a-Lago? I don't even know.
He called me last night too. He ain't that busy. He only had 6 rallies yesterday. So he had 6 rallies plus he had time to go visit Amanda.
Well, Amanda, he does like the ladies, and that is not me. So
yeah, Andy does not. That is right.
Nope, not what I said.
Yep.
You bastard.
Yep. All right. So something that I picked up, I had again ditched a lot of the series. There are certain ones that I really like. I did go back and re-pick up my favorite arc in the Star Wars comics, other than the original ones, The Empire Strikes Back. This is, of course, issue 39. I remember picking these up at the shop when they came out.
Oh, I didn't even see those. Who'd you get those from?
Which one did I get those from?
Those are in nice shape.
Yeah, I didn't get them from 007. I think it was the gentleman. He was a smaller dealer, and he was helping me try and find some other books, and he had these. But they are in really nice shape. I do love that one. So the whole 39, 40, and 41 is the movie adaptation of The Empire Strikes Back. Of course, 42 is, technically part of it, and so is 43. I already had a 43 and a 42, so I didn't need it. But 42 is, I think that is the first technical appearance of Boba Fett in comics, not the Star Wars Christmas special. But anyway, I have been slowly picking up I'm not going to collect the whole series of Star Wars. They have ruined me. But, I remember picking up the Star Wars. I got my first Star Wars #1 at a birthday party. When I was a kid, it was the only thing that they had for Star Wars, not like today. They didn't have cake toppers and balloons and all that fancy stuff. Kids today are just spoiled, I'm saying.
Spoiled brats.
Yeah, and Marcus is right. Archie Goodwin and Al Williamson.
Oh, so those are oh, okay. That's cool.
It is.
Nice.
It's good stuff.
Nice. Okay. I picked up another #1 that was only $1. And I don't have the #1, but I have a few of these. What the #1? It's got a nice Punisher job by Hilary Barta, inked by John Severin, and then John Bogdanov job in the back, which is cool. So got myself a little what the #1. The cover's by Bogdanov and Al Milgram. Al probably inked his job in the back as well. Oh, Mr. Chemo for $2 says happy birthday. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chemo. Really appreciate it. What is Bog up to these days? Retirement. I mean, he made a good amount of money off of Superman and stuff during the heyday, so probably not doing anything. And then I also picked up, and I am going to have to open this one because there's two stories in it, and the front cover doesn't.
Kevin says every time I see this show, I say, "What the?"
I
know, but that's usually just because of Andy. But now
It
it's for what Andy bought instead this time.
Yeah. So another promo comic, Marvel's Collector Edition presents. Actually, it's $1.50, but it's brought to you by Charleston Chew. Spider-Man on the one side, so you got a little Spider-Man action here. I believe this is not a reprint. It's drawn by Alan Kupperberg. Tony Isabella wrote it, and then the cool thing. Oh, and there's a Silver Surfer story too. I didn't know that. Let's see. Nelson is the artist.
Oh,
So that's cool.
Surfer.
And then what is also very cool is on the flip side, Wolverine Sam Keith story. So, I mean, that is worth the price of admission right there. And I just love, I love these books. Yep. Sam inked it himself. So good stuff. Good stuff. So had to get that. Another promo comic down. And just so you know, Dennis, I've got I got basically 2 rounds left. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a lot more than you then. All
Well,
right.
you're not really bunching them up, like I said. You're doing one at a time.
Well, they're mostly onesies, so I can't help that. It's
Mine
kinda
are
like
too.
what you wear at night.
Mine are
you're a
too, but I'm
bunch of
still
onesies.
bunching them up. So start bunching these up.
These are going to be bunched up. Yep.
Oh, I already had that. That's good.
Filling in my Captain Americas. So I got a nice copy of 124. All was good. First appearance of Cyborg. Look at that Cyborg. And no, not that Cyborg, but Gene Colan. But it was a beautiful copy. that I got on that one. And I was able to get a really solid copy of issue number 136. Still Gene Colan, Stanley writing it. You can see it's got a little bit of a staining and stuff up there. But that is a great issue. Death of Monster Ape.
Oh, we know why that's staining. So gross.
Well, that's what happens when I borrow you my book. So, and then of course, 262, and it was one that I needed. I had a lot of the ones right around it, but the cool thing about this one was, oh yeah, we know it was Mike Zeck that did the art, but who did the inking? Oh, wrong way. That's right, John Beatty. He was right next to us on the other side. So it was great. We had we went out to eat with John Beatty and Riley Brown. We had a great time at Texas Roadhouse. Woo! And I got John to sign this since he was there. But yeah, that was awesome. I filled it up. But just like Andy, I also got one of these, and it's well, I'll just show it to you. Captain America Asthma Monster. Compliments of your physician and Glaxo Inc. So I go.
That one.
What's that?
I said I had that one. That's a good one. Why don't you bust it open? Tell me who drew it. I want to say it's Kupperberg, like the one I got, but it's Mark Bagley. Mark Bagley. That's what I say. I say Mark Bagley drew it. So tell me if I'm right.
Alex Saviak.
Oh, Alex did it. Whose work? Yep. Mark did the cover. I think Mark maybe did the cover.
Louise Simonson wrote it, and then Jack Kirby also did some inside.
Really?
Yep.
Flip to what Jack did. I don't remember that. It must be a reprint. Randy Howell says 170 away from $54,000. Let's do it, guys. LFG.
Make it a great birthday present.
That's right.
You ready? Look.
Yep, that's yep. Now what's the Kirby though?
Let's see what they got for stories. Do they have two separate stories? Or maybe... Yeah, it's officially listed as Luis and Alex. Fred Fredericks did the inking, and Paul Beckton was the colorist.
Nice. Very nice.
And it did have the word search in the back. I do like that.
Oh, yeah. Randy's got a great idea. Let's get it to 55K today, guys, to match my birthday. Double nickels.
That's right.
Even Dennis can get behind that.
I could get behind that.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
All right. Okay. Did not pay $10 for this, but I don't own it. I know Dennis does. And I'm like, you know what? I would not mind owning this book. It's not a #1 issue, but it is a first appearance. Issue 50, Marvel Premiere, Alice Cooper. What?
Love Alice Cooper. Love his concerts. And for an old man, he still jumps around on the stage really well.
And he's a hell of a golfer. And what's the big issue with it? Look at that. Oh, big tear in the cover. Oh, but you know what, guys? That's what tape is for. So, pardon me as I get my tape, my handy Scotch tape, and I will be taping up the inside, so you don't see the tape on the outside, of course. The inside.
You have the Captain America Playball issue presented by the American Academy of Pediatrics.
Playball. I think I have that too. I love that.
I bet Andy does. I don't know if I do. Welcome to my nightmare. That's right. And good old Scotch tape. Yep, that is probably going right on your spinner rack, right?
Very well. I mean, in this, I know the book's worth money in good condition, but in shit condition like this, and now that I'm taping it up, I highly doubt I'm going to regret putting this on my spinner rack.
Yeah, then you should have just used duct tape. That'll hold it forever.
I was thinking about packing tape, to be honest, because it's nice and clear. But this Scotch tape's pretty clear too. Now that I'm sticking it down. All right, we'll let you go. I'm finishing my tape.
Comics just like when you were a kid. That's right.
What?
So let's see.
Wait, what did you say?
Agent Cub. Taping up your
That's
comics
right.
like you did when you were a kid. Yep.
When
we were a kid, they were meant to read. You read them, you rolled them up, you stuck them in your back pocket, you hopped on your bike and you went, and then you got down, you unfolded it, unrolled it, and then you read it. That's just what comics were meant for.
You smack the dog on its nose. You just want Aaron to cry now. I do.
He does. He does. He even says so.
I'm a bastard that way.
So again, I'm always just looking for things that I can complete little runs on it. And this one was Avengers 231. This is when Iron Man leaves, and I got a bunch of them. Roger Stern, Al Milgrom, good stuff. It was just for whatever reason I did not have that one, and that did kind of surprise me actually. But that's why I bring my list to see which ones I have. And another one that I got, another Avenger 348. That's right. Didn't have that one either. I'm still missing 347. And this is where Captain America decides to take a leave of absence from the Avengers.
All right, Marcus, if you're still in the chat, who drew this Alice Cooper? It looks like Terry Austin on the inks, but there are no credits in here unless they're like really deep inside. I looked at the first page. I looked at the last page.
Uh-oh.
I don't
Marcus
see any
will
credits.
tell you. He'll know.
I know. So, Marcus, you got to come save the day. Oh, yeah, Captain Marvel. That one is drawn by Alfredo. Wait, is it Alfredo Acala that drew that? I believe it is. That is actually a really cool issue, one-off that Alfredo did.
Nice. Wake up, Rick. Wake up. But yes, that was one of the Captain Marvels that I needed. I'm also trying to complete that. So if I can find nice copies out there, I will definitely pick those up. And this one, I know Andy doesn't collect. And this was, you know, you guys know I love Robotech and, you know, Star Blazers and Akira, all things that I'm back to collecting. I had this whole run as a kid, Area 88. Always enjoyed it. I got rid of it. You know, Viz Comics put it out. And, you know, they had a #1. Am I going to pick up the whole run? Probably not again. But, you know, just soon as I pulled it out, this is exactly what I remember. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Love this stuff. And I says, I still remember sitting there reading this. And I was like, #1. They had a few smatterings of them if they would have had a run. But, you know, I was, I think I was in high school, you know, when this was coming out. And it wasn't super popular, so I was able to pick them up back then. But this was a little Dennis guilty pleasure from his childhood.
But wait, how many issues was that book?
Oh, it's quite a few.
So are you trying to get them all?
No, I just said I'm not going to go back and collect them. But I used to have them. 42 issues. I couldn't remember the exact number. Yeah. But it's a good series. I really enjoyed it.
Maurice Severin drew it. Tom Sutton inked it. Gaspar Saladino lettered it. Or wait, yeah, I guess colored it. Irving lettered it. Wait, Tom Sikowski's a letterer. This is weird. I don't know about that. It really looks like Terry Austin inks. They're so tight. It does not look like Sutton, but I don't know. That's okay. Cool. All right, my turn.
Yep.
And no, I actually had a couple issues of Area 88 growing up because I thought that was probably some of my first exposure to manga as a kid, and I thought it was pretty cool. So, okay, I've got 1, 2. If I do them separately, I've got 4 left. If I group them, I've got 2 left. So,
Okay.
So I picked this up because it was $1, and I'm pretty sure I know who did the interiors. Yeah, I was right. Fantastic Four 224. What's special about it? It's not John Byrne. No, it is Bill Sienkiewicz, my bad. Inked by Pablo Marcos. I know both those guys. And it's when Bill took over the FF. He did, I don't know, 7 or 8 issues of it. Joe Sinnott actually did a lot of the inking on it. So I thought this might be one Joe inked. Doesn't matter. I know that Bill drew it. So that was one reason I wanted to get it. And for the price, it was a steal. I'm just trying to find a really cool page in here. And this is, of course, Bill doing his big, big Neil Adams phase. So it's just cool. Where's that one? I mean, this is cool. So there you go. Bill Sienkiewicz, Pablo Marcos. So, and I forgot who it was that said they messaged me on Instagram. I saw it. I replied. So there you go. All right, Dennis, it is your turn.
So another one that I was able to complete. Andy laughed at me before, but he's not laughing now because A-Team. Yes. I had a low grade number 2, which I just picked up a high grade one. You can see it. And number 3, the final issue. I pity the fool who don't have the entire A-Team run, all 3 issues. So that was a great, great find. Absolutely love it. And, I actually can't wait to sit down and read that. And, but A-Team, man, still love that TV show. Great guys. And then I did pick up Superpowers. Always kind of like that. So I saw that one, first issue of that miniseries. So I snagged a nice looking copy of Superpowers. These are not exactly what you would call rare comics or anything like that, but it is still really cool.
Dude, that's Superpowers. They did two sets. Kirby did one, and then was it Theakston that drew the other one? No, it doesn't matter. Point is, I've got them both because I remember being so excited that Kirby was going back to Marvel, or not Marvel, to DC, and drawing, their main, characters, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, all the big ones, compared to when he went to DC in the 70s and created the New Gods, and all that stuff was fantastic. But, I just thought that stuff was so cool. So very nice. But wait, so you don't have them all then?
Nope. No, I just picked up the one, and if I like it, maybe I'll pick them up. So I don't have the whole run. Yep, there was a one-shot. Lodestone had made the Honeymooners. I remember watching this and reruns. My dad loved the Honeymooners. Jackie Gleason. This was just really great stuff. Ralph Cramden. I mean, good stuff. Bang, zoom to the moon with you, Alice. And, it's a one-shot. I'll be looking through it. I picked it up purely for sentimental reasons. It's not something that I would go out and run out just to collect, but it's a one-shot. It's comedy. It's fun stuff. So again, just kind of hearkening back to my childhood days.
Oh, that's right. It was Adrian Gonzalez was the other artist, but he was trying to do kind of like a Kirby thing, if I remember right. So,
Oh,
yeah. Maybe Theakston inked it. Is that right? I don't remember. Okay. I got 1, 2, 3 left. Well, I had issues 2, 3, and 4 of this miniseries by Dark Horse, featuring one of my favorite characters, Tarzan. And I'm still saying I got number 1 somewhere around, and I just can't find it. So I've been looking for number 1 for probably 6 or 7 months. Every con I go to, dollar box diving, all that stuff, trying to find number 1. Well, couldn't find it. Lo and behold, at the convention, this guy had the set of 1 through 4 for $10. And it was Sunday and last day of the show. And I was like, forget it. I'll just go buy it. And I'll have doubles of 2, 3, and 4 that I'll throw on my spin rack. It is Tarzan and John Carter, Warlord of Mars, drawn by the great Brett Blevins, written by Bruce Jones. Brett is a phenomenal artist. He painted all the covers. Now I have 1 through 4. Just love it. So happy I was able to pick that up. So there you go.
nice. Hoo-ah!
God, mother effer.
I remember getting this as a kid. I was I think it was my senior year in high school. I remember picking this up, and I was like, "Oh, that is cool." Because I also collected the NAM and stuff like that. But this was Marvel's foray into it. Yeah, good stuff. John Severin did that, and I used to have more of it, but this is just number 1. I know Andy Kubert did some of the following issues, so that would be kind of fun. I don't know if I'll go back and collect it all, but it is a good one. It is a good one.
It is.
I did pick up. It's not a great copy. You can see it's torn and everything like that.
Yeah, I got some tape for you.
Yeah, you do.
You bring it on over tomorrow, and I'll hook it right up. Make it mint.
Tomorrow? Why? You're gonna see it tonight.
Oh yeah, bring it over tonight. I'll let you some of my special Scotch tape.
Yeah, it's special. Yeah, look at that. 1967. So again, comic that's older than me. I do kind of I do like it. What's that?
I said not by much.
Oh. Well, it still is. It's my wife's age. How about that?
That's not true either.
Wow.
It's not. She was born in 68, you dummy.
Oh, it's close.
Close. Oh man, it's gonna be fun at dinner.
It is. And he's gonna say, you know how old your husband said?
Oh, Battle of the Planets #1. Oh, that's the one I said I almost picked up, but I already have it. But for $1, well worth
I've got other versions of it, but this is the Alex Ross cover. And you know I love Alex Ross stuff. So I, of course, picked this one up just because I don't mind having doubles, because I've got one of the other covers, and that is fine by me. And then the one, and I took a lot of shit for this one, so you guys kind of have to back me up. But yeah, baby, Yogi Bear #2.
So now that we're moving on with the show, because Dennis just can't stop embarrassing himself with these books. Oh, hey, buddy.
You're such an ass.
Whoa.
Nobody can pick on Hanna-Barbera, baby. Look at that. A really nice looking copy of #2. You know what? I think at this rate, I'm just going to go pick them all up now. Instead of just doing 1 and 2, I think I'll pick up all 9. I will be on the hunt.
Chris says, can't support that. Torchbearer says, here come the funny animal books. And Agent Cub says, are you collecting the Mad Cave versions of Gotcha Man?
Yes. Gotcha Man. Yes, I am. As a matter of fact, I know you don't watch my channel because you would see that I do my quick flips and flip throughs of all those books every week. I'm not only doing all the Gatchaman regular series, but the mini series, the one shots, all of it. It's solid. I enjoy it. It is
Nice.
good stuff.
Good.
And I hope you guys, oh, look at that. I hope Chris can support that at least. Gotta love the Battle of the Planet Gatchaman.
That's right.
He is smarter than the average bear. I see Mr. Chemo talking about that.
All right. 2 left. I'm just going to do them all right now, or I should say both right now. I don't know what the hell type of bag this book is in, so I'm going to take it out. I don't understand weird bags that people use for for books, but it happens. It shows. It always does happen. Secret Origins, 80-page giant. Oh, look at that. On the back, it's got a cool Green Lantern statue that I don't own. But I love this stuff. This reprints great artwork from back in the day. We've got the Jimmy Olsen Robin team, originally from World's Finest Comics 141 by Kurt Swan. Blackhawk from Blackhawk 164. Doesn't even say who drew it. Kid Flash. Carmine Infantino, Joe Giella from Flash 110. Eclipso by Bob Haney and Lee Elias. Green Lantern, of course, from Green Lantern number 10. And Hawkman, Brave and the Bold 34 by one of my faves, Joe Kubert. Love that. I've got so many different reprints of the Hawkman stuff Joe did. Just love this stuff. So you know what? For $1, well worth it. And then last, but definitely not least, this is one I have on my spin rack, and it's beat the crap, and I kind of regretted it, but the only thing you can do is keep your eye out, hope you find it, and get it. And I was able to get the Blade Wizard half issue with the certificate of authenticity, which mine on my spin rack doesn't have. Really, really nice condition. Cost me $1. And it's Bart Sears, Bill Sienkiewicz on the inks. Just a fantastic Blade one-shot half issue. So there you go. And yes, any 80-page giant for $1 is well worth it.
That is right. So I just put the link, Gatchaman number 4. That's my latest quick flip of the Mad Cave Studios. That's who's been putting them out. That I think they paid a little bit of money for this title, so good on them. It has been very solid. Now I did pick up just something for fun. I used to play Street Fighter. Chun-Li was my girl. She'd kick everybody out. And look at that. Look who's on that cover. Fight G.I. Joe. Oh, yeah. Street Fighter, G.I. Joe. I picked this one up just purely for fun. There's Ryu. Haluga! Look at that. Yeah. This is just fun stuff. My kids and I used to play this when we were growing up. He always liked Blanca and electrocuting everybody and thought it was fun.
Of course.
Yep. But, yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. Good stuff. So, what do you got left?
That's it.
One. Oh,
I'm all done.
Then I will show you my one and only non-comic book purchase.
Oh, God, show's over. So, hello. We had a great time. Glad you guys could, fine.
Wow, it sucks. But before we get to that, Dennis, I did a test of the demo of the module, and it's going great. It is written and plays very smoothly. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. We did sell some of the first module at the Great Richmond show in Kentucky. So it was great talking to people, and we had a lot of fun doing it. So they were looking forward to it. So I was actually working on some of that while we were there at the show. So that was great. Now the moment that all of you have been waiting for, and we will probably wind up talking a little bit about it on our Wednesday show because we'll get caught up with fantasy football. but dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah,
Dun, 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 dun. I mean, why you would waste money on that?
I'm on green. Oh yeah, I used to go watch him play football with praying with some Brett Favre, and it's got the COA, and you'll notice up on top because he was with the Packers twice. And it says number 30 right on the helmet. And this was when he his first run with the Packers. Great times. I remember seeing him quite a few times up at Lambeau Field and love it. So I will be making room on the mantle above the fireplace somehow so I can get it. That's why it was a mini. I can find room for that. So awesome. Green Bay Packers signed helmet. I'm on green to go underneath my sign. Brett Favre jersey. It's just a great Packer day. Yesterday wasn't, but today is because there's no games playing.
What are you talking about? Yesterday was it was Monday.
That's still
so
Monday.
I think you mean Sunday, and Sunday was such a fantastic Packer day. Go Detroit. What a wonderful Packer day it was.
Yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow.
That's right, we will. But before we go, Kor-Drath, The Awakening, guys, go check it out. You know the routine. You like barbarians. You like badassery. You like brawn and hot chicks and action and adventure and bloodletting. Then you will like Kor-Drath Volume 2, The Awakening, picking up where Kor-Drath, The Reckoning, leaves off. We set up the pieces in that first book. In this second book, oh, more action adventure. Go check it out. Reenie's cover is available. Her black and white cover is only available on the subscription box. If you already ordered the subscription box, you will be getting both covers regardless added to them. Lots of great stuff, guys. So check it out. The link is in the description below. It's my birthday. Let's get this baby to 55,000 because I'm 55. So guys, go check it out. We really appreciate you all. Thank you for watching us today as we went over the books that we got from the convention. We always have a good time. Our next convention isn't until December 15th. It's our buddies Rick and Dave, Charlotte Comic-Con up in Concord, North Carolina. Love that show. Always have a great time there. That's right. Get the figurine as well. You will definitely love that. We will be back tomorrow with Keith Champagne, Rich Stonke to talk about their latest campaign, Punch. And go vote, vote, vote. Spell it with a small V, small O, capital T, small E. So you know. All right, guys. Until tomorrow at 3 p.m., we'll catch you later. Bye-bye, everybody.
Young and prosper. Oh,
yeah.
An ancient evil awakened to slaughter his family. A mythical quest was revealed. Treacherous perils await. Lovers bound by destiny. Darkness gathers as a new game begins. One man's rage will shape worlds. Kor-Drath, The Awakening. Only on Indiegogo. Back it now!